our next guest in a long line of supporters to entrepreneurs and an entrepreneur herself is Ellen Kief of the Law Office of Ellen Kief. Wow, that's pretty easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
Now, Ellen, you have to tell us what kind of law you practice and why you started your own practice.
Okay, absolutely. So I practice immigration law, family law, and I also have a mediation component to my practice area. I didn't start off as an attorney. I'm actually originally from Montreal, went to McGill, and I studied business.
Right.
And then I moved here.
At the Bronfman building in McGill?
Yes, absolutely. The Sadie Bronfman building
Right.
in McGill. Wonderful experience.
Right.
I moved here and finished my degree at Bentley University in Finance and Management.
Okay, which was the tougher school?
Well, you know, it's interesting. McGill was very difficult.
Montreal schools, I tell people, they're very tough. It's
Yeah.
the British system.
Yeah, it was extremely challenging. And then I finished my degree at Bentley University in Finance and Management, went on for a master's degree in education and curriculum teaching at Boston University.
Wow, there's a lot of diversity there.
Yeah, and although it's all connected,
Right.
and then went on for an advanced degree there, and then later attended law school later in life. I've been practicing now for about 10 years. So immigration law, though, has been a passion of mine. I'm very, very interested in different cultures. I meet people from all over the world, understanding different governments and how the world operates.
Now, that's a hot political issue nowadays in the United States, isn't it?
Immigration is, there's a lot of controversy.
Well, especially with a world at war. Who's coming in? How are they getting in? Who's legal? Who's not legal? Who's here? Who shouldn't be here? You know, that whole topic always seems to be a political topic that people that the politicians don't want to deal with.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because I think it comes from two different sides. In one area is the business immigration component,
Right.
where we have investor visas and investors coming in. We have entrepreneurs who get the opportunity to set up their life and business here. If we look around, even locally, at some of the largest businesses, or look nationally in the U.S., are run by foreigners who came here and maybe they went to school here, or maybe they came here and invested, started a business, and are hiring thousands and thousands of U.S. workers. So,
Right.
you know, that's one side of it, the opportunities here, the ability, although we don't have enough visas, giving permission, for example, from students who do graduate to come here and start businesses or investors. They're limited, and that's one of the things that we're working on. There's a bill that was passed in the Senate, is sitting in the House. We don't know what's going to go on with that. It's a 900-page bill, and it addresses very many issues related to immigration. Another part of my practice, which you asked me about, was family law. And so
Right.
I deal with divorce issues with people who live in different countries. And it could be...
Ooh, that's a toughie.
It is. It's interesting. I mean, jurisdictionally, child support, enforcement of orders, getting people to work things out is where the main focus is. And that's where my mediation practice comes in. And although I may not do, for example, a strict mediation case in the sense of the word, I do incorporate mediation into everything that I do, because at the end of the
Well,
day,
you're
it's
dealing with people making decisions.
exactly. So
Right. And then you have the educational background, which I think would also contribute to the mediation experience, wouldn't it?
yeah, education has been very helpful as part of the work that I do in both family law, immigration and mediation. I'm on panels through the Boston Bar Association. I'm the vice president of the New England Canada Business Council. It's been very interesting because as part of their sort of charter or goals, and hopefully we like to keep it non-political, is that the U.S. and Canada have a lot of business relations and contacts together in terms of interests in business, government, and what we do is we strive to work together through Canada and U.S. to help promote relationship development. So that's been wonderful.